Willkommen, Freunde der Videospielunterhaltung hier auf meinem Kanal Nussknackers Welten. Wir haben hier ein kleines neues Projekt namens Star Trek Borg in der Remastered-Version. Es ist ein FMV-Spiel, das heißt, es laufen die ganze Zeit Videosequenzen ab. Es ist quasi ein interaktiver Film. Man kann ab und zu Entscheidungen treffen und dementsprechend verändert sich das Spiel und man ändert vielleicht das Schicksal der einen oder anderen Person. Was ich vor allem anmerken möchte: Das Spiel wird mehr reden, als ich es tue. Das heißt, ihr schaltet am besten Untertitel ein, denn das Spiel ist rein auf Englisch. Ich werde, bis dieses Video erscheint, das geändert haben und deutsche Untertitel hinzugefügt haben, extra von mir für euch, ne? Nur so als kleinen Tipp. Man kann zwar Englisch gut können, aber man bekommt vielleicht das eine oder andere besser mit, wenn man was nachlesen kann. Okay, auf geht das mal, ne?
Priority message, USS Canali to USS Cheyenne. We are under attack by Borg forces. Repeat, Borg forces. We intercepted 2 Borg vessels heading on a direct course for Sector 001. Subspace signal is too weak. Unable to reach Starfleet Command. If you can read us, do not, repeat, do not send help. Relax, warn Starfleet. The Borg have returned. Repeat, the Borg have returned.
Oh, 7:30 means 0730, Cadet. Sit down. First, the captain wanted me to convey his regrets for not being here himself. As I'm sure you've heard, Starfleet is amassing an armada in Sector 001 to defend against the latest Borg incursion. Our ship, is on her way to join them. Starfleet has successfully defeated the Borg twice before, and we have every expectation of successfully stopping them now. However, given the probability of armed conflict, the captain has ordered that all non-essential personnel, including visiting Starfleet cadets, be transferred off the ship to a safer venue at the medical research facility on Marnus 3. Please have your gear packed and be at Shuttle Bay 3 in 30 minutes. Dismissed. Cadet Furlong. A moment, please. The captain has denied your request to stay on board, Cadet. I'm sorry. The massacre 10 years ago at Wolf 359 was a great tragedy for the Federation. I was only 1 year out of the academy when it happened. A lot of my classmates died there. Now, each year I get older and they stay the same. I understand your need for justice. I'm sorry. Shuttle Bay 3 in 30 minutes.
So, und hier machen wir eine kurze Pause. Seht euch mal diese Augen an. Diese schwarzen, seelenlosen Augen, die einen wie die Leere anstarren. Nein, es liegt daran, dass das gesamte Videomaterial mit KI hochgerechnet wurde von einer alten japanischen DVD-Version, wie ich erfahren habe. Die Version, die in Europa und Amerika erschienen, hatte noch diese Scanlines und so. Das war ganz schlechtes Videomaterial. Das hier ist das Schönste, was ihr kriegen könnt aktuell. Ja, ne? Bewundere mal kurz diesen Mann, denn er würde seine Weile begleiten.
Temper, young man. What would your father say? How old were you when your father was killed? 9, 10 years old, and you're still not over it? Perhaps I should introduce myself. I imagine you've heard of me, though. Q. It's short for Q. It was I, you know, who introduced Picard to the Borg, and it's because of me that 10 years ago the Borg came to Wolf 359 and found that fleet of ships and found your father and killed them all. At 0800 hours during the Battle of Wolf 359, the USS Righteous, such a noble name, Righteous, was hit by an unknown Borg weapons discharge and vaporized. Vaporized. Whew. No trace. Nothing to bury, nothing to mourn. The Borg took it all away from you in an instant. I understand your desire for justice. They don't, though, do they? But I do. You want action. You want to avenge your father's death. You want to kill Borg. What's sentient, yet still barbaric bipedal hominid wouldn't. You can run away with the others like a scared trog, or you can come with me, Cadet. The choice is yours.
So gut, dass man bei Entscheidungen auch pausieren kann. Ja, nach 6 Minuten haben wir dann tatsächlich unsere erste Entscheidung. Aber ich denke mal, es soll uns einfach fallen, ne? Unser Captain ist weise und hat natürlich seine Gründe, warum er sagt, dass unerfahrene Offiziere und auch Kadetten das Schiff verlassen sollten. Es kann gefährlich werden und wir werden eventuell unser Leben verlieren. Und deswegen nehmen wir natürlich den Koffer. Nein, Scherz, wir machen natürlich hier Action. Gib mir das.
Excellent choice, Monsieur. Keep the phaser, you're going to need it. And take this too. Be careful now. Don't lose it. I only made one.
Time!
Oh, 7:58, sir.
Keep those phasers firing, and where are my photon torpedoes?
Armed and ready, Captain.
Have a look. We can't see you.
Let's see if we can shake them up a little, Ensign.
Initiating Delta attack, sir.
I'm reading a small weakness in the shields.
Shields are holding fine, but power is down 10%. Weapons having no effect.
Damn, they've adjusted their shields already.
Why is it always the difficult species that are the most adaptable?
The Borg adapt their environment to suit their needs. True adaptability involves changing oneself to suit their environment.
I'm so glad you cleared that up.
Recognize this place? You should. You keep a picture of it on your wall. The bridge of the USS Righteous. Your father's ship.
The Tolstoy just took a major hit.
This is him, isn't it? Well, I can see the family resemblance.
I think she's pulling away. The Kyushu's coming on strong. Melbourne and Saratoga have lost power.
Tolstoy, Kyushu, Saratoga, Melbourne. Recognize the names? Do you know where you are, Cadet?
Captain!
Intruder alert.
Security, isolate the ops console now.
That's right, 10 years ago, Wolf 359.
Security!
Look at him. He's barely older than you are. He shouldn't be in security. But 4 hours ago, the real security officer, Lieutenant Sprint, was killed, and this first-year ensign had to take his place. And because of his inexperience, everybody on board, including your father, will be killed. The phasers are useless. Just isolate the panel now. If Lieutenant Sprint were still alive, he might be able to save the ship. But he's been dead for 4 hours. No wonder they don't want him on the bridge. Come on, can't you move faster? Chief Medical Officer Dr. Thaddeus Quint. He actually tried to save Sprint's life, but as you can see, he failed, the old goat. Well, what'd you expect? He's a doctor, not a security officer. Still, if he had only had a little more creativity. But he didn't.
He's bypassed the security lockout.
Doctor, he's dead.
Shield mutation is shifting on its own. Shields are dropping.
Uh-oh! I need shields back up now.
Death in battle. If he were a Klingon, he'd be ecstatic.
Ooh, I like this guy.
Captain! There's a tight beam transmission going directly to the Borg cube.
Computer is uploading data about emergency transporters.
Anyone near Jeffrey 6? We need manual power rerouted through the secondary couplings.
It's too late. The Borg cube is firing.
Evasive maneuvers.
Kaboom! Ja, da hat uns zersiegt. Ich wollte mal sagen, Wolf 5.9 hat uns hier, 3.5.9 hat es wirklich in sich gehabt damals, ne? Und was ich auch sagen wollte, die Ruhe, die alle weg haben. Ey, da ist ein Borg auf der Brücke, der nimmt gerade unsere Steuerkonsole auseinander und wir kämpfen gegen einen Borg-Kubus und sie bereißen ihre Witzchen, ne? Das ist Sternenflottenmentalität. Die sind ausgebildete Profis, die sind nicht aus der Ruhe zu bringen. Geil, Nomad.
So, now that you've seen your father die, are you ready to avenge his death? Or would you like to try something different? How about a chance to prevent his death? Lieutenant Sprint was killed 4 hours before the Righteous even got to Wolf 359. But if the good Dr. Quint had been able to save Sprint 4 hours before, then Sprint would have been able to save the Righteous, and you would have grown up in the loving company of your father, and all for the want of a horseshoe nail. What say we give the old goat a second chance to save Sprint's life? You're not afraid of a little space-time continuum meddling, are you, Cadet? No, I thought not. Shall we? This is Lieutenant Sprint. Do you think he knows he's gonna die? I don't think so. Don't bother saying hello. Just makes saying goodbye that much harder.
Time, Mr. Furlong.
Oh, 400 hours, sir.
Is the cube within sensor range yet?
Coming up now, Captain.
Match speed. Stay with it.
Setting a pursuit course.
Shields up.
Intruder alert.
Sprint, look out!
Shall we dance? Come on, Sprint. Make a choice.
Ein Rollentausch von Q. Sollten wir eine Box scannen oder vielleicht aufschießen?
Quint wasn't clever enough to think of it. Good thing I am.
The Borg cube is pulling ahead. It's ignoring us completely.
Match speed. Keep us within close range.
Remember, Sprint should have died right here. Everything you do in his place from this moment on changes history. Invigorating, isn't it? Meddling with fate.
Ah, nur kein Druck, kein Problem.
Lieutenant, are you all right?
Sprint? He's an ox. Nothing scares him.
And nothing hurts him, isn't that right, Lieutenant?
There are all kinds of pain, Lieutenant. Don't let the fact that you are Bajani prevent you from acknowledging the hurt.
Oh, please.
Captain, coded message coming in from Admiral Hansen. He's ordering us to proceed with all speed to rendezvous with the rest of the fleet at Wolf 359, requesting us not to engage the Borg. Until then, maintain radio silence until contacted.
Helm laying a course for Wolf 359. Pull ahead of the Borg cube and then match speed.
Aye, sir. ETA at current speed, 4 hours, 5 minutes.
Good. We don't want them to get there before we do. And Targus, get that thing off my bridge.
Yes, sir.
Bisschen schwerer gut, oder? Ja.
Security alert!
Shooter! Shooter!
Sie wäre ziemlich tot, wenn ich sie erschieße. Der Burg ist angepasst. Die Hitbox geht ziemlich weit. Ja. Tanz für mich.
I'm okay.
Definitely dead this time.
Then get him definitely off my bridge this time. Mr. Sprint, reconfigure your security console so you can control Tactical B. Then meet me down at the computer core. I want to secure this ship in case the Borg try and board us again.
Klar, Chef. Captain.
Good shooting.
Danke, Mann.
How about quick thinking, Quint? Good work, Quint. Nobody ever gives me any credit for anything I do.
That's because we don't like you, Quint.
I think we can all save our hostility for the Borg, where it will be better placed, don't you?
Let me ask you something, Baraka. Do you just spout these platitudes, or are you deluded enough to actually believe in them?
Come on, Quint. No matter how hard you try, you're not going to change my mind. I still like you.
Kiss me. What are you staring at? Oh, of course, your father. This must be strange for you, knowing he may be about to die, knowing this may be your only chance to talk to him, tell him all about yourself, about the years since he died. I wouldn't if I were you. When he looks at you, all he sees is Lieutenant Sprint. I don't think he'd understand.
Hey, Sprint. What, are you having one of your Bajani trances?
See?
Lieutenant Sprint, the console, please.
Ja. Das sieht Da ich natürlich auch in der Sternflottenakademie war, weiß ich, wie man mit den 3 Muscheln und den 4 Pnöpeln umgeht. Momentchen. Wir haben noch ein Scan-Ding. Da, ein Scan-Ding. Was ist das?
Q, member of the Q continuum. Omnipotent, immortal, and an all-around swell guy. Capable of being and doing, well, pretty much whatever I want. It's good to be a Q.
Ja, man könnte sagen, er mag sich. Aber wir wollten uns die Dinge angucken, ne?
Security console, reconfigurable bridge panel. Though bridge stations traditionally follow a set pattern, this pattern is neither required by Federation protocol, nor is it hard designed into the bridge layout. All bridge consoles can be easily configured to control any of a number of bridge functions, allowing the captain, in consultation with his engineers, to design his bridge to his personal or species preference. To reconfigure a panel, an understanding of the function of the 4 main nodules is critical. Or you could end up dead. Nodule 1, the delimiter, carries a signal charge. It is always live, unless deactivated by engineering. Careful, the charge is painful. It won't kill you, but it'll hurt. Nodule 2, the power nodule, is the source of power for all bridge stations. It is always live, unless deactivated by engineering. Careful, this one won't hurt. It'll just make you very dead. Nodule 3, assignable nodule. This is one of the several nodules used to define console functions. In this example, the nodule defines the console as a security console only. To control tactical in addition to security, the nodule must be removed. Careful, though. It's hot, live, energized. Not enough juice to kill you, but enough to make you wish you were dead. To turn off the feed, remove. Nodule 4, the conduit. First. Then remove Nodule 3. Replace Nodule 4, et voila. Now, you're cooking with replicators.
Okay, vielen Dank. Q sagt, was wir machen sollen. Wir sollen Nupsi 4 entfernen. Bup. Und dann 3.
Andropov to Sprint. I'm waiting for you down in the core room, Lieutenant. Now!
It's just his way. You'll get used to it.
Yeah, but I'd still hurry if I were you. The captain definitely does not like to be kept waiting.
Geht da mal hier auch völlig drum rum, ne? Sagt mal allen Hallo. Übrigens lustige Stühle. Ich habe auch so einen gehabt.
You do know how to get to the core room, don't you, Sprint?
Ja. Ich kenne mich in diesem Schiff aus. Ciao. Ich habe selbstverständlich schon mal einen Transporter benutzt. Turbolift. Ja, das sieht vertraut aus.
Please key in destination code.
Ich möchte 08, das ab und weiter. Das sieht nicht so aus, als ob es richtig gewesen wäre.
Oh, thank you, my good man.
Sprint, we're waiting.
I
Ja.
believe you're wanted in the computer core control room.
Oh, mercy.
Why? Because I can.
Please key in destination code.
Moment. Ich brauche Rat.
Turbolift. Intra-ship transport. The turbolift system runs throughout the entire ship, making all major areas accessible within seconds.
Eine praktische Erfindung. Das Kontrollpanel. Das sagt mir vielleicht mehr.
Turbolift Manual Interface. Federation turbolifts are capable of processing verbal commands in over 13,000 languages. For those species unable to interact verbally, and during ship emergencies, a turbolift destination code can be manually relayed into the turbolift computer via the interface. For a list of turbolift destination codes, see the ship schematic.
Okay,
USS Righteous Schematic. A general visual overview of the USS Righteous. Key areas such as bridge, crew quarters, engineering, computer core control are highlighted. More information is available on all areas, including turbolift designation codes.
Okay, die Righteous ist also eine Excelsior-Klasse, verstehe. Das ganz am Anfang, das war eine Galaxy-Klasse, aber auf keinen Fall die Enterprise. Denn wir alle wissen, dass die Enterprise kein Voyager-Interieur hat. Ja, wieder was gelernt. Die Quartiere. Engineering. Maschinenraum heißt das Ding. Computer Core. 150, 619. 150619. Passiert da irgendwas? Eine Rückmeldung. Ah. Cool. Es hat funktioniert. Und das heißt, Leute, ich danke euch sehr fürs Zusehen. Wir werden in der nächsten Folge von Star Trek Borg Remastered herausfinden, was dort passiert im Computerkern. Ich bin genauso gespannt wie ihr, wie ein Flitzebogen. Falls euch das gefallen hat, dann merkt euch gerne meinen Kanal mit einem Abo, lasst einen Daumen hoch und einen Kommentar da. Das auf gut Deutsch einfach mal den Algorithmus. Ich danke euch und bis zum nächsten Mal. Euer Nussknacker. Ciao, ciao, ciao.